Welcome back everyone to BallyDung Wrestling's Naughty or Nice 3. I am Ravishing Ron, and this next matchup is a triple title matchup. The Hate City Rockers are putting their tag team title and the internet title on the line here against all three members of the group known as Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay, Scotty Too Hotty, and Rikishi. And in the rules of this matchup, we could possibly have a member of Too Cool as a tag team champion with a member of the Hate City Rockers, or we could see a new internet champion and the tag team champions stay the same. With this triple title matchup, it's elimination rules though, so if a tag team champion gets pinned, then their title changes hands if they are pinned for a 3 count, or a tag team champion can retain their belt, and then basically the matchup would still continue until one team is eliminated completely. So, I mean, this matchup is going to be quite interesting to see how it goes, as Grandmaster Sexay is trying to taunt Max Frost here. And Max Frost, he has been a great competitor, and this year has been kind of a good year for Max Frost starting off. And Max Frost has seemingly had gold pretty much throughout the year. He's had the Platinum Brawling title, and he's ended up having almost every title except the YouTube World title. And it looks like the Too Cool is trying to take advantage of this situation. Oh, and right from behind there, that sleeper hold into a drop down. And Max Frost with a headlock now and takes down Grandmaster. And Grandmaster Sexay, he would love to be a champion somehow, but now looks like the internet champion is tagged in, but Scotty Too Hotty now is tagging in, but it looks like they want Rikishi to go for that belt. I guess they don't want a singles title, to come between their team, and it looks like that was the plan all along, to get Rikishi in there against Big Ben. But Big Ben, he's more of the enforcer of the Hate City Rockers more than anything else. He basically imposes his will on everybody that he has faced thus far. And when he's in these matches, like we saw at the last big BallyDung event, he usually tries to wear down people for the Hate City Rockers. But Rikishi, he's going for the Rikishi driver now on Big Ben. Oh! And you gotta wonder, how would the Hate City Rockers do without their big enforcer? 1-0 to an almost. Big Ben was in trouble there, but Rikishi now raising the roof, and looks like Max Frost botched up that move by Big Ben, the stroke of midnight. But now Big Ben hits the stroke of midnight, and now Muffin Man and Max Frost are trying to take out the both members of Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Too Hotty, to give Big Ben a clear-cut shot to try and get an elimination. But Big Ben, he's just really taking it to Rikishi now as he sets him up again for the stroke of midnight. And this is just pure out aggression here by Big Ben. And now he's trying to break that arm of Rikishi. And I think if he breaks the arm, then I think this matchup will be over, because I don't see Rikishi being able to overcome a broken arm in a matchup like this. But Big Ben, he is just going insane now, as Muffin Man is trying to work on Rikishi on the outside of the ring. And now Big Ben, he's setting him up. Rikishi's by that barricade, and a spear right through that barricade. They went right through it. Rikishi is in pain, and it looks like Big Ben is a little bit worse for wear himself. But Rikishi, I think, took the worst of it, going back first, and now Scotty Too Hotty takes offense to that, throws Big Ben back into the ring. But now the Hate City Rockers are trying to double team Rikishi here, trying to wear him out. Rikishi, though, I think that's the one member that they've got to work on first. Get him out of the match, and then you can focus on the rest of Too Cool, because once you get that threat of that weight and that power, and Rikishi, he does have some muscle, I'll give him that. But now, Big Ben's got the legs set up in the chair. Stomps right down on it. That might have broken the leg of Rikishi, and Rikishi could be hurt. Rikishi, though, at the last event, he basically decided to team up with his twin sons, instead of teaming up with Too Cool. And we'll have to see if maybe Too Cool will ever take exception to that. But I guess they decided to let Rikishi get away with it that night. But Big Ben now takes down Grandmaster, and now He's working on that arm again of Rikishi. I think he's just trying to break the arm of Rikishi or do something to wear Rikishi down to a point where he's got a better shot. And now he's got Rikishi up. And this is a suplex, but it's like a delayed suplex as he's just showing off that power, lifting up Rikishi repeatedly. And now Rikishi is down as Big Ben is just hammering away now on Rikishi. Rikishi just having a whole lot of trouble in this matchup. And I think Big Ben, I think he might have busted him open. I think we saw some blood there. And Big Ben, he is just mounting and pummeling down on Rikishi. And Rikishi can't seem to defend himself. If this were an Ultimate Fight, this matchup would be called right now. This would be over. There wouldn't even be an issue now as Big Ben sets him up for the stroke of midnight again, as now Muffin Man and Max Frost are trying to keep the rest of Too Cool at bay, but Big Ben could have gone for the pin, but he wants to inflict more punishment here in this matchup, as Rikishi looks to be down and out of it. But I don't know why Big Ben is taking his time in this matchup, but he is wearing down. And now he's tagging in the Muffin Man. And Muffin Man is going to go after Rikishi. And now he sets him up for Muffin Malice. And I think he's going to get it. He hits it. And now Rikishi might be in trouble here. As now a cover. 1, 2, and no. Scotty 2 Hottie saving the tag team title opportunity. But that insane move there by Muffin Man. And a cover hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no. Again. Grandmaster Sexay that time saving the tag team championship opportunity for his team. But Muffin Man is just, he grabs Rikishi off the ring apron. And now, I think, wait a second, Max Frost getting in the way of that. But no, Muffin Man hits that maneuver again. And we have all 3 members of the Hate City Rockers over there. 1, 2, and 3. And that is it. Muffin Man has retained his half of the tag team titles. So, one of those tag team titles is now off the board. But it's, Grandmaster Sexay went for some type of a finisher. But he takes down Muffin Man there. And now he's got the cover. Wait a second. No, the referee not counting the pinfall there. But Scotty 2 Hottie just going insane here in this matchup. But even if they pin Muffin Man, it doesn't make a bit of difference. Because Muffin Man cannot lose his half of the tag team championships. That belt is safe for him because he already got a pinfall. So only Big Ben and Max Frost are at risk of losing their titles here thus right now. And they have a 3-on-1 advantage due to the Hate City Rockers. So I guess eliminating Muffin Man would help even the odds a little bit. But it doesn't change any title history. But Big Ben now, he's got Grandmaster Sexay busted open, and now he goes for a belly-to-belly suplex. But I don't know, can this match end without Big Ben having to defend his title? Would he have to be? The main question is, could this matchup end with Big Ben not having to pin anybody? I mean, I guess with the rules being elimination rules, Big Ben would have a counted title defense, but he wouldn't have to possibly win this matchup. The Hate City Rockers could help him defend his title without him probably even having to pick up a pinfall, but it looks like that delayed suplex again, and he's just showing off that impressive power. But Big Ben, as we've stated, is an enforcer mostly for the Hate City Rockers, and he's been in that role since he came into the group. And the Hate City Rockers, I think they really appreciate what Big Ben has done for them, and really he's been wearing down this Too Cool team thus far. I mean, he wore down Rikishi for Muffin Man to get a pin. He's worn down Grandmaster Sexay to allow Max Frost a great opportunity here. And Max Frost is kind of picking the bones, kind of like a vulture here. But not that Max Frost needs the help, but Max Frost with a cover now. 1, 2, and 3. No, almost 3, but the referee just barely got that 3 count almost in. But Max Frost now is going to try to inflict a little bit more punishment. He's not pleased about being denied that pinfall there on that exchange, but nonetheless, he's going to keep going at it here. And now a cover hooks the leg again. 1, no, and a kick out by Grandmaster. And Grandmaster, he's still in this, but the question is, for how much longer is he going to be in it, as that blood is just going all over the ring, staining the ring, and now a cover hooks the leg 1, 2, and 3. And Grandmaster has now been eliminated from the matchup, and it's now down to one on 3. And that's about all we can say, really, about this matchup. I mean, it's 1 on 3, so this last member of Too Cool is going to have to try and pull it out for his team, but he can only win the Internet Championship, and I think to do that, he's going to have to get rid of both members of the Hate City Rockers on his own, and that's not easy to do. I mean, with all 3 members of the Hate City Rockers, defeating even one member of the Hate City Rockers is difficult, but when you have all 3 of them together, all of the male members of the Hate City Rockers, that is, not their groupies, but when they have all 3 members in the ring and around the ring at the same time in the same matchup, that's a very, very difficult thing to ask. I mean, that's like trying to defeat the tag team known as the Shield, but no, a cover, but Max Frost kicks out. Max Frost, of course, he's gone on undefeated streaks around the later months, around the winter time. And now he pegs into Big Ben. And I think Big Ben now, he's just going to probably wear down Scotty 2 Hotty for the rest of this matchup. And I think that this is a prime opportunity for Big Ben, the lone wolf, to just enforce his will and impose his will on this competitor. And I think Scotty 2 Hotty has been basically beaten down, worn down, and Max Frost kind of was doing some damage and allows Big Ben... Oh, and Big Ben with that headbutt. I thought he missed it there, but he didn't. And now he's going for the stroke of midnight, and he hits it on Scotty 2 Hotty, and I think that might be all she wrote for him, is now a cover, no, and a kick out. That's, I think, only going to anger Big Ben more as he sets him up for another stroke of midnight, hits it, and I think Scotty 2 Hotty has been busted open as well, just like Grandmaster Sexay was, and just the Too Cool has just been getting beaten down. They've not looked too well tonight in this matchup. That might be how good the Hate City Rockers are, and now Big Ben looks like he's employing some type of a submission maneuver, and Scotty 2 Hotty has no choice but to tap out. The referee calling for the bell. This matchup is over. The Hate City Rockers pick up the victory by submission, and really, I think Too Cool, when it came down to a 3-on-1 situation, I think their odds were just stacked too high against them, but Big Ben and Max Frost and Muffin Man of the Hate City Rockers, they are just a formidable team, and you gotta wonder, what's it gonna take to defeat this tag team for anybody to become the next tag team champions of BallyDung Wrestling, or even the next internet champion? Because when they're in these 3-on-1s, they work as a cohesive unit, and this Hate City Rockers team is, I think, just that good to show everybody in BallyDung Wrestling that, hey, this is how it's done, and if they don't like it, I guess that's not, I guess they said, hey, try to beat us, but the Hate City Rockers win, and they're going to retain their belts through the holiday season, and what a great win this is to pick up some momentum for their group, and they've got to be building a lot of confidence here as they keep picking up victory after victory. Congratulations to the Hate City Rockers on a huge victory.